I think one of the biggest fears of anyone having a life is failing. Like it's kind of ingrained at school. You don't want to fail your exams. You want to get a good job. University and college life's not like that, especially with the swap class. It's a chance for you to grow. Um, no one's expecting anyone to come in here and get 100% the first time you set anything. But if you get close to that, or if you get anywhere near that, you can learn how to improve. The bad side of studying is that it can be stressful. Like it's going to be tough. There'll be times when you will think, "What am I doing here?" And you have the stress lines coming out of your head. You'll maybe be staying up late trying to really get a point that you don't get. But it's really fun. It's really exciting. You learn so much about yourself. Bit of advice that I think I actually got from Amy was, try and be where your feet are. And I kind of used that as my mantra. Stop worrying about things 6 months down the line. Just focus on what you're doing right now. And, that really helps me get through there. I, I tried to pass on that advice as well. And it's one thing that if anyone watching this feels that they're probably going to go through, I would say, yeah, just try and keep yourself grounded, keep yourself to focus on what task you're doing there, and then don't worry about the next task that's 6 months down the line. I would really say that when it comes to failure, whenever I don't do as well on an exam, I'm really annoyed. But then I kind of look for the feedback and I take it down, and then I learn something that I didn't consider before, or something that I did consider before but didn't really think about, or maybe had forgotten. And it's really good at reminding you. Now I'm always the first person to put their hands up and volunteer for stuff because I know that if I'm going to go up first, I'm going to make mistakes, but no one's going to judge me on those mistakes because it's my first attempt. It's really a good way. The best way to learn something and grow is just to try everything, try everything at least once. Um, it's only going to come back in a positive way, and and it's a good way to identify what your strengths and weaknesses are. You need to be able to identify your own strengths and weaknesses. And I'm not saying like go really deep on your weaknesses and undersell yourself, but if you can identify what your weaknesses are now and work on them for years, those weaknesses will become strengths, and your strengths will become super strengths. Just keep working on it. If there's any kind of moments that you're doubting yourself, speak to somebody in your life that's does have your family member. It could be, it could be a lecturer. It could be somebody you're friends with. Um, Speak to her about it, and very often you'll remember why you're there. Um, if you're somebody that kind of needs motivation, have daily reminders. As soon as it sounds really cheesy, but for a good 6 months, I would look at myself in the mirror and say three positive things about myself, and then reiterate my goal. And the first couple of times, you're trying not to laugh at yourself, but after a while, you kind of get a bit of confidence. You start to believe yourself. Just the advice I would give is just set yourself a goal, set yourself a reminder of why you want to achieve that goal, and go for it.